turn. Everywhere me turn, and this me have to try to tell people. Even I call my brother in Jamaica today. Me I say, listen, me tired. Me tired. Me lie down here. Me need to sleep. I say, then me glad you. Me say you wouldn't even understand. Like,
No, but you have to tell them what you tell. They need to make them go Amazon, go cop the book one time so them can tired
no, man,
too.
I actually went in details, and I must say, boy, no man, that sound like. And remember, men don't normally read, especially these.
Exactly.
No, he said, no man, look at me. I have to go copy it. It's absolutely brilliant.
I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys.
But Anise, you are the one who said it could turn into a movie because it's better than 50 Shades of Grey.
Absolutely.
I swear.
You mentioned 365. Let me tell you something about 365. Because I watch it, you know. I watch it. Is it 365? Not have no plot.
No.
It's just the guy is really nice looking and so. The girl nice looking.
Yes.
But the plot not there, none at all.
It's not there. No, nothing solid not there. So because I think with that concern, then probably see the market feet. The market is there and then decides to jump on something. True. But really the storyline for true. Absolutely.
But I want to go we they go pitch this to next week. I swear.
Me just stand up in that background and go and write. Me take notes.
With a big flag. The excitement, I got too much for just stand up still.
Oh
no, this I understand how far this can go. And I tell her, say everybody on the live there would just like this is just like reinforcement. Because we have to get down into like discussing the book, the plot. This is just like writing turned up to a next level where you can literally discuss themes. This is like literature class, you know, on a next level.
Yes.
And the sex is up there, but it's not even about that. It's not even about that. It's just everything coming. This just come. The book just come back. Foreplay. It just do all of the things. And so when they get when the dick sliding, it's just like you're mad out. I saw the book.
Welcome, Kenisha.
No man, really, really
good.
Oh
God, Kenisha, your display pic look good though.
On the early man at 7 o'clock on the first time, I can't wait.
No, no, but hold on. Everybody with the panel live so far. On a don't read the book?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, you must say me literally lose sleep for the thing till me have to catch up to the way my pop down like dog.
You're too wicked and live, man.
I want to talk like me as a reader too, and I want to talk like the writer. I can't talk like a reader. I've read it several times myself.
Kimberley. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Teacher, sorry, my apologies. Teacher, my apologies.
Can you tell us what the book did to you? Can you tell us what the book did to you? Describe what the book did to you.
Yeah.
I tell you the truth. No, I think it has helped my sex life.
Oh God!
Because I book here give me some lessons. They say I have to call our teacher and a real teacher.
Good.
I teach you how to drop it like it's that.
I swear.
Listen, when I read the book, I tell the truth. First of all, I want them Monday. Then Monday, I want myself.
I swear.
Joshua,
you know that as well.
Joshua and Nicola, I want to myself. Right? I tell you, man, when it comes to the sex scene, I tell you, when the man have the girl, hey, blow me a speaking of tongues.
Kenisha, somebody said they're gonna practice the the bathroom scene.
Yeah,
wearing the underwear.
But I don't have them shower they do, so it's gonna work for me.
But I want Airbnb will have it.
It don't even have to be in the shower. Listen, man, grab hold of anything. What you talk about?
I'm not the people them things. You're not easy.
Because him just do it in this, because at this him just ask her, say, you ready for swing?
Exactly.
Listen, note what him ask her, you know. Him say, you're ready for swing?
Jesus.
Listen to me.
Okay.
No. But I get a try off for the bumper scene, the car scene.
All right.
Yeah.
No, the car scene the door. Jeez and peas boy.
I'm not reading in vain, no, my love. I'm not reading in vain.
Lessons from the teacher. Absolutely.
Don't it? But you know what? I'm sorry, said the book can drop like more in the pandemic.
They show,
yeah, where
people would this would lift up people out of them depression, out of them stress, or whatever. Come and tell us that when I read a book, I have no time for feel nothing, but where the book can make you feel. The book is like it control your emotion.
You're so engrossed tonight. Yeah,
you can't put it down. It's like drugs. You can't put it down.
No, me struggle. Proper struggle. I couldn't, and then you know, like proper drunkie when it done. Like, what the fuck do I do now?
Exactly.
No. You know what? Mega confess to you guys that I have the same problem when we finish. Right, I'm like, okay, my characters them gone.
Yeah, but that's their problem. We want more. You need to supply with more.
No, man,
I will. But when I know, say, if me go produce goal take time.
We get that. Thank you. We get
that. We appreciate the teacher.
Why? I know what to go with.
But you know what? You know what I appreciate for all of the free story them will get on the page. This I wanna just come worth it. And as a matter of fact, we don't want to mind paying more for the book too, you know.
So yes, absolutely.
It worth more money.
It worth more. And you know what? Maybe we probably have to just get the validation there for no say the quality of what you produce is that good, because missy people spend way more upon foolish content.
Oh, come on.
That is true.
When I talk about content, I not just talk about the writing style. I talk about the imagery, the use of language. I talk about personification. I talk about character development. I talk about how you play upon the emotion. I talk about how you bring out certain themes in a Jamaica in a certain way. And every Jamaica, let me tell you something. The best thing about this book for me is whether or not you're Jamaican, you can relate to it and it can appeal to you. But
I agree.
If you're Jamaican, especially if you're Jamaican, it's going to resonate to you in a different way. Because it's almost like culturally, it's like everything mats out in your brain. Like you have an idea, like, oh, you know, uptown set and you know, oh, downtown set and everything. So, so it's like, you know, it's like your picture. It's like you're on the journey. And even though you read, you can visualize. It's like, I feel like the book is like it in writing at 3D, like the imagery that I lift off of the page and like in it.
Yeah.
Not to mention the sex scene. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. Since my mom passed, I was shut down, like emotionally, physically, and since me like read back your content when I start get back that side there, me like what that side they start work back, you know. Me not lie to you. So when I tell you, say, this is a book where sex therapists can use to, because no matter how you're dead, you would have to rise if you read this. No matter how, you know what, you have to get wet. You have to feel some kind of desire.
I agree with you.
I'm willing for you to do a survey upon that for ask everybody. If you're honest with yourself and with your sexuality and whatever, you must, there's no way you can read it and not feel some kind of desire lit in you, some part of you, whether I want your breast or your vagina or your back or any way you want to feel it, all in your mouth.
Yeah, and it actually has you putting yourself in that position as well, you know, sort of in the situation, even if you're a prude, even if you're a damn prude, me sure say, you know, so if everything might not minister resonate, but if you can't identify with everything, me sure there is something in there where I think, no man, that's what I could have do. Oh, I wonder if I could. Oh, I wonder how, you know, me would have feel in this type of situation.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Me can't, Miss Lee, me cannot praise you enough.
I appreciate that. I mean, if when you just bring up, say, even if it's a prude, You know what me can't get and why me write like this? I'm write so open and the language is so people would have said loud.
No.
Because too much why so much things so taboo in a Jamaica, man? Why we
It's
make
under
it so taboo?
Young age, big 2022, and we still
Jeez.
we can't have open, honest conversations about sex
About
and
sex and
sexuality.
sexuality.
and
It's
especially
crazy.
but me not get it because and how Jamaica is, sometimes like people will say, oh, I want to go Jamaica because so and so and the girls them dance. And I think me sure when I tell me see people all have sex and dance. So people Jamaica, we're known for being highly sexual.
In
So
a kind of way, we're known for being displaying of sexual or sexuality, but we don't really talk about it.
No, we don't. No, we
We don't
don't.
talk
We
about
don't
it.
talk openly about it.
don't you? Do you reckon? You reckon people? It's a cultural thing, and especially where like oral sex is concerned as well.
Especially
So
that.
You know
Especially that.
that taboo.
Till now, people who
How many
even
people
do
do
it still
that?
deny it. And that's how taboo, that is how taboo it is. That is how people refuse to have comfortable conversations with it, is because it is when you look at it, if you look at the screen, if you look at the dancehall setting, if you look at how it is displayed, but remember saying the only really open place with sexuality like that at Jamaica, hedonism,
Yeah.
Right. And that is the place where people shun the most. That's one of the
Exactly.
resorts
Even
that people
so,
shun. Or them would
but not,
hide. You
How much
hide the
local
facts that you
persons
got
such
this
a
stuff.
hedonism?
but even so, hedonism is not for us.
No,
It's
me
not
didn't
Okay.
go.
for us.
Me go. Come
I'm
on.
going to
I had a
the
friend that was working there, and I wanted to see what it was for myself. And even though
but
I was there,
normal
I
in the
was
sense that it's not catered for
uncomfortable going fully nude.
Tanisha
Jamaican
wants to
people.
say
Yeah, not the
something.
Jamaican people. Yeah, my on the up teacher school there now.
I know.
Um,
I'm not running, and Nika is. So Nika have to look for
oh,
the raised hands.
oh, yeah, but I wanted, I'm not sure if it was Rika was speaking, but I just wanted to add on what she was saying when she was talking about, the whole thing about people and so how they, even if you can't, it appeals to you whether you, in any way, shape or form. What I wanted to say too is that, agreeing with what she said, but like the old thing to say, it is Jamaican. You find, say, you don't say this. We don't, I mean, we don't see a lot of Jamaican anything, whether movie or play or whatever, that exhibits this type of thing. When I read the book, the stories, even the ones that were on the page before these two were released, when I read them, I don't see them as stories, It's like I'm watching a movie.
That's
Mhm.
I
true.
read them.
That's so
I, I,
true.
I can see everything that is happening. I'm reading it, but it's like I'm watching a movie and I'm watching a series wondering, all right, we can't wait for the next episode drop. That is how I see it when I read them. Right? I mean,
That
so
is
look at this,
true.
this is so rich. People run, go watch a 50 Shades, not wrong, 50 Shades, I love that. But people quick to run to go watch a 50 Shades and dig it up, right? And go watch even a 365 or some other erotic type of movie and other type of love movie that is not Jamaican owned. But yet you're not gonna really want to um pick up a Jamaican story like this or even say you want to read it quickly or anything because what it is Jamaican so you have to say nothing. You have to
But
say
feel like we
Jamaican
need to widen the conversation
sexuality.
upon this, We need to
Talk
tag.
truth.
We
Yeah.
need to tag some more people who have influence in it, like Miss
Yes,
Kitty,
man.
and then
It's
people
true.
and just have the conversation, and then let people start go over and give them feedback. Because I
Yes.
just feel like
Yes.
say, you hit the nail upon its head when you say it's Jamaican, and sometimes we want to celebrate and support everybody else outside except for one.
But not
Absolutely.
us
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Me
Okay.
notice the common theme for true.
It's true. They don't. We longer go. We read a book that was written by an American. We
Mm-hmm.
read it or somebody in Europe and they see nice out and big it up. But if you put something like this now, the book has been released on Amazon. How much you could quick to run to go buy it. And it's a girl. It's so nice. The stories are so well written. Not to let me sleep. That's a big up all the time, man. Your talent not stop yourself. Your talent not stop yourself. And whatever you try to write and something you keep doing it. Because I tell you, say the fact that you're not just writing stories, but you're writing Jamaican-ness,
Yes.
right? And it is so well done. Sometimes you read things that are Jamaican and it's like, could have been a little better.
Don't
Could
it?
have done this and done that.
I dumb it
Real.
down, I've dumbed it down so much in terms of the patois. Me dumb down the
And the
language
bad word.
so much.
And the bad word. May I tell you, so me not even remember the bad word them like that, because it fits in the story so good.
Don't,
It's not vulgar. It's not
It's not
vulgar.
vulgar, it's just fitting. Especially when the body them are using on the 16. It's arousing when you read it. You understand? It just arousing and it's like, because it don't,
Wanna
what I
talk the
appreciate is that
truth.
the 16s don't feel dirty.
Talk the
They
truth.
don't feel dirty.
Una not like that when time when they down the bedroom, that kind of dirty talk. Well, I may put that in a quote. Dirty talk, because I don't think it's dirty. But dirty talk. Una not like that?
Absolutely. Double.
I want better than that.
That's after the apartheid. And if you're not
Hey,
part of
drape me up any
part of
day. Drape
if
me
you're not
up.
part of your thing, you have to make it be part of your story.
Drape me up, sir.
Well, in the next story, you have to make one of them ask, who for pussy this? The man.
Same way.
You never hear
And
gypsy. Me rotted. Una joke. You never did see it.
Yeah, man, Gypsy, they said something.
Yeah, man, gypsy said in a gypsy.
Gypsy not play. Gypsy not play, man. Gypsy not play, like.
Gypsy sex scenes were more. There were more scenes than in a Kiara.
Yes,
I guess because
True, that is true. But you know what? You know what is like, back to another frame of the stories though. Sometimes, like in reading it, you get so impatient with the character as well, because it's almost just like, I say, them so affected by the trauma and the poverty. Like sometimes them not see a good thing. Like them keep going back.
Isn't that life though?
Self-sabotage.
Okay, you're seeing that.
Isn't that life?
Yeah. So everybody from the outside always, no, but a good youth, why should not give him a chance?
Yeah.
But yeah. So obviously you as a reader now, you're able to know him heart a certain way, if say in kind of he's ready. But then she don't know that, and obviously she's allowing her past traumas to hold her back. And obviously, she'll be careful.
But me not lie, in mother they get on top of my nerves.
Sonia a good girl, man. Sonia a good girl.
Yeah, in at the end, when it
in
the end, but up in the early, Sonia they get on top of my nerves.
They need to go on our yard. Sonia they need to go on our yard. Sorry.
And it's like, imagine she had them tight woman, the two, I mean, say, what is Sonia? When Sonia they go sit down.
Sonia, the devil wears Prada, man. What's she name then? The devil wears Prada. Straight.
Yeah, that image, them have one with the uptown version. Them uptown woman, they love going.
Uppity.
Gonna let them better than everybody.
When the
one them will talk like this, and I say, Andrew.
Yeah, man. What in at the end when the woman asks you a spliff and a red stripe?
No. Oh God. You know what? We have me a pop up in here. The number 9 on the microwave. You know, so me have to put it on the.
Oh, you come up with that? Jesus.
But talk truth though. Talk the truth. Who use number 9 on the microwave?
But hold on, it's true. Number 9, I never touch it.
Okay.
Was there even a number 9? I didn't even know that. I didn't use it. I didn't use it.
Oh my God.
My God. Something that's beyond me. Oh, she don't do these things. It's beyond me.
That one may say, y'all watch a microwave different now.
Listen, me look on it up, me I say, but for real, I've never actually used it.
No, but you know, on my brain always go from a marketing perspective. You know, if this can really go far, even in terms of if and when, let's say, Speak It Into Being, it becomes a movie. Because me I tell you, the song them, sheep loud, the song them, microwave we sell, all kind of thing. We sell, like this is so much things inside it, you know.
Me say the amount of sales me can get for Dexter that song, because I know Dexter that song in a gypsy. The amount of Dexter that song.
When we read it, because no word of a lie, like that's all I listen to. Dexter, don't ask me who Massacre is. Don't ask me who Cranium. Don't ask me who them people be.
Welcome,
But
sir.
you know the name them.
Listen.
Welcome, D-Millis.
We have a man in the group now.
We do.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm there eating breakfast and chilling still. So I'm listening to what you girls talking about.
Yes. We want to know though, how did the book make you feel? You can talk dirty, it's okay. It's a safe space.
Well, it made me realize that girls are freaks. So, well, we always knew that, but it just confirmed it. No, bro, no.
That we're
and I
freaks.
around my kids. I'm around my kids right now, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
I eating breakfast and I'm all listening. So, but yeah, it just made me realize like the deepness or the freakness of a woman. You know, and
women.
Yeah, especially women. Yeah.
Okay, but that's open up another conversation altogether. Then
expand on that. Why you suggest is of women?
But because it's mainly geared towards women. That's the way I see it, and it's like the fantasy thing that women love so much.
But do you think that women may fantasize because they're not necessarily getting that what they fantasize about? It is that they're not getting that
in reality.
Why that fantasy is so big and bright and broad in them head?
Well, I think it can go both ways, but I think women express that need for that fantasy more, and the fantasy is more fantasy than the man them would have think. You know what I mean? But the man them have them fantasy too. You know what I mean?
What are men's fantasies? What is a man's fantasy? I'm curious to know.
Me very curious.
Yeah, and they're on my kids right now, so but basically
right.
Everybody fantasy will be different. But you know, every man want a young girl. You know what I mean?
Want a young girl.
Yeah, every man want isn't it? Yeah, guys want young girl. They're not gonna but yeah, but I mean like pedophile young girl, but I mean like young girl.
I know what I mean.
You know what I mean? And every man want to play like a boss role, you know, they want a submissive girl, you know.
Do you think that is so? You really
think so? A lot of men want a submissive girl. Like she might while outside and you know near the place. But then some man might want a submissive girl sometimes. Some man might want a wild girl. The opposite. All different still.
But some men actually want to be submissive, like quite the contrary.
Yeah, but no, I'm not like that too. But yeah, some men like that too. So it's like there are different fantasies for different people.
Well, let me ask
you. Some man want to get beat with stick and all them things there now. I'm not depend that.
Well, hold on. When you said that some men want to have a submissive girl, are you talking
within the
context of the bedroom or just generally?
Yeah, in bedroom. Them want a girl a while out the road, but then in the bedroom now she was submissive. But then the next time he might want her for a while.
But men would usually complain to say, and this is why some men would use it as a reason to cheat, because they would have said the woman too sheepish in the bedroom. So
but then think about this now. But then some man might say, yo, that girl too wild in a star. Yo, if she do this with me, what should I do with that man out the road? You know what I mean? So it's two ways. Whole heap of spectrums and variations. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
But you see, the trauma response to it, like maybe this can be explored, is on both sides for men and women, because Jamaican men tend to have a certain mindset as it relates to sex, especially men. Like the uptown guy, them have a different mindset for sex. The ghetto guy, them have ghetto guy, them more feel like for beat it up. The uptown one, them I grew up with my mommy and daddy, even though they also maybe toxic, see it like as I love making things, so them too soft. So it's almost just like it's just the middle ground hard for fine, and then this whole stripping with a lot of Jamaican men, which is a big lie, by the way, but them just have to maintain it. Oh, we don't talk pussy. Big lie. Big lie, but them have to maintain that thing because this big stigma and whatever when it comes to oral sex and whatever. So a lot of the response to a lot of Jamaican men end up losing out on truly giving their woman a proper sexual experience because of a lot of them are respond based on trauma response or what they think that society say you're supposed to beat it up 100 stab and them stuff.
I agree with that.
Dancehall plays a great part in that as well.
No, but also it's also the older man them on the block, and so when them talk and say, "Yo, what this you have to do," even though them not necessarily do that, but when them come out, the image of where them might be different from what go on in the bedroom. But them have to come out and talk tough. So a lot of Jamaican man talk a story that them talk a talk that them not walk. Some of them not even, when them go overseas, that them more get exposed to certain kind of things.
Or feel freer. They may feel freer to explore a certain kind of thing.
Yeah.
I agree, that black thinking. So, it's the first time me do a thing. It's like, I feel so, some have a bonus spliff. I know some have a drink a Guinness. I'm have to go beat it up. Because that's what everybody I tell me. That's what the music tell me. That's what the man in the block tell me. So it's like, that's what me they do. Like, right, what am I going to start? Yeah, kind of, nervous. Bonus spliff, drink a Guinness. and do your thing. It's true.
So a lot of the experience that people have for them first time are generally, we assume because of the music, and so a lot of people are not enjoying their sexual experience, but we don't talk about that enough because it's just this concept of what it's supposed to be. And then I get a girl now there with an uptown guy, and she like that because he's more tender with her and him not beat it up. And then the uptown girl want to don't like the softness, she want to get a boy to beat it up and all kind of thing. So it's just like this big cross in terms of the expectation sexually, what is given, what seems to be acceptable. And because of that too, a lot of Jamaicans can't have real pure experiences because it's just consistently a conflict between what is supposed to be unacceptable and what is it that you can agree or openly admit to doing. So half of your sexual experience, you just don't have the conversation with nobody. When everybody talk about sex, you just talk about the part them where seem for fit into the storyline or where everybody wants to, or to make you look hard. And much women will say, oh, them never yet come. What do you mean? Never yet have an orgasm.
Yes,
right. Never have sex and never had orgasm. And then some woman, when you say, yo, I have multiple orgasms, them shock like that is possible.
Yeah. Or they don't, them probably even experience an orgasm, but don't even know what it is. Like what it feel like, or can't explain that feeling. So maybe they do, but they don't. And
Jamaican women constantly in this place based on our society teaches, even as girls come up, you have to please a man, you have to please a man. So oftentimes you don't worry about you being measured.
Just want to make sure say a man come.
Remember say, you have to keep your man. Remember say, you have to go by your eyelash and blink. You have to quint it. You have to 6:30. You have to...
What is that? Mm-hmm. What's even that?
Yeah, making some serious good points. So trust me. Some very, very good points. We're not gonna lie.
We're not allowed to have a conversation, and that is it. Within the bedroom. You understand? We're supposed to can't have a conversation with your partner and say, hey, say, all right, when you do it away, say, I don't really like it. But when you set it away, it feels nicer.
But then how many of you do that? How many of you do that? How many of the girls in the room do that right now?
I do.
Sometimes I do because I can, but many people can't.
I do that.
Hi guys, I'm back.
Hi Tanya, welcome back.
I do that.
I would like to say something on this topic. The thing about it is, with our Jamaican men, they are closed-minded. They are not open-minded. So there are certain things as a woman you're afraid, or you don't want, you can't bring up to them because you're going to get the, hey girl, me not do them something, you bring them things there to me, whatever. So there are certain things where you really can't have a discussion with them about certain things.
Or them gonna say a man out the road where do them thing, what all of this come from.
Right. You see the same point that Dean made. You understand? If you take a reg in the bed, your ears, if you tear up the sheet or whatever, your ears say where that come from, where you do that for, who else you go do that with? Like, why would you even think in your mind that me I do this with somebody else when me and you just enjoy where me I show you who I am. This is who I am and this is what I like. You understand? Why
So
you
then is a matter.
It's a condition in our society.
come in your mind to say you who else out there do that with? Like, oh my God.
It's just the conditioning of how our society train us to live and operate.
Socialization is a hell of a thing.
Yeah, because for some people, or for me certainly, like you have to get for understand your partner forget for understand you, and it takes a while because sometimes the patience
but what I mean
take
if your
to
partner
get to
don't
that
understand
point.
themselves? That's the thing though. Suppose the other partner don't understand them.